Hi everybody. Welcome back for another craft project. Okay, this one I'm not sure where I'm going with it, but we found these cute bunnies at the Dollar Tree. And of course they didn't look like that when I got them at the Dollar Tree. They looked like this. Very plain, very, well, boring. So I have taken some of this model paint in the black and the white, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. Of course, I didn't pay full price for it. I used my coupon, but they were $3.99 a piece. And I got them because my fiance had gotten me a red truck model kit for Christmas that I am still working on. But I thought that is made for plastic. This paint's made for plastic, so why wouldn't it work for this and make the face pop out? Well, my fiance was also helped me out a lot because I want to make these into yard decor outside. So, and they come apart. They come apart. So, trying to figure out how to make these guys go on the lawn. I asked my fiance if he would come over and help me, and he did. These things are really hard to get back. When they snap back, they snap. He cut a hole in the bottom here that I'm going to try and put a stick or I hauled some flags or some yard decor that's already got a thing on it. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to put the stick in through here and up to the top of the head. And I am going to put some E6000 or super glue on the end of the stick as I put it in to here. And I'm going to try and have foam on each side of it so that it stays put. So, we'll see. So, anyway, I thought between now and then that we would paint these guys a little face, give them maybe a raffia bow or a jute twine bow, and maybe just a ribbon bow, something. Give them something that's going to make them stand out just a little bit more. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to come in and we're going to paint these guys. I have some of this paint thinner because these are not water-based paint. They're oil-based paint, so you need something different to wash out your brushes. So I have some paint thinner here in this can, and if you ever get something, say you're painting and you get something where you don't want it, the reason I have two brushes in here isn't because I have two colors. This one is used as an eraser. It's already soaked in the paint thinner, and you just go along and it will take up what paint is there, right? And you can kind of trim around things if you get out of bounds, a little too much, or you make something too fat that you really just don't want to have, right? It will just kind of wiggle it back and forth. I got a line on this one a while ago, and it'll just kind of take it off, and then it'll just dry. You don't have to go back in and wipe it or nothing. It'll just dry. So that's what we're going to do. I have 2 of the pink, 2 purples, 2 blues, and 2 yellows that I'm going to do this on. It would be too much to put online if I painted all of them with you, even if I fast forward it. So I'm going to do that, figure out how else I would like to have them done, and when I come back, we'll decorate them. We'll try and figure out how we're going to get the stick in there, And yeah, but for now, this is what we're doing. All right, everybody, I'll see you on the flip side. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the craft area. Okay, the one we were working on was some plastic bunnies that I was going to try and make into yard decor. I painted their faces. See, now more just plain purple face. And my fiance had cut the hole in the bottom. My job was to find out how I was going to make this mix with this sign stick, right? And make it stay. We figured it out. So let's jump into this craft project and put it together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, now we want this bunny to be able to stick into the ground kind of like this sign. So first thing we're going to do, and please be careful when you do this, okay? Because these are put together with these little bitty screws right here. And they are little bitty. So if you lose these in the process of taking them out, it's going to be a doozy finding them. Okay, this is a kit I got from the Dollar Tree. Bethany, or Beth, gave from Chi-Town Girl, told me to pick one of these up because it fits every nut and bolt, to the lights, to everything that the Dollar Tree has is to get this. And so far, it has not let me down. Thank you, Beth. And so you need the biggest one, and it fits these little screws perfectly, right? But it only takes like half a turn, and that thing is out. Maybe a full turn. Okay. I think I'm just turning it. I was going to try and make sure I get this out and see if I can show this to you. Do you see how little that screw is? And it is sharp. So if you lose it and someone steps on it, they are going to tell you about it. So be really careful when you are taking these signs off. But they come off, and I've just been putting these in here. As to, I don't know what I want to do with them. You can save this sign. It may come in handy. I don't know. But this is what you're left with. But that won't matter because you're not going to be able to see but this part of the stick. So I will pop this guy apart. Okay, we're going to lay the face of him down over here for a bit. Okay, and what we're going to try and do, and the other one broke on me, so we're going to see if this will still continue to work. If maybe I just did it wrong. I mean, I still used it. Okay, you get one of these and one of these. And when you get them, they're put like this. This one is up here in the head, and this one's down here in the body, and it's squished together so that you don't, I guess, don't get messed. Okay, we're going to use these just like this. This one's going to be glued down here in the bottom, and I'm going to glue this one up here at the top, right? And you can use any glue you want. I'm using hot glue. Either one you use, you're going to have to wait for them to dry and that kind of thing. So it don't matter, right? But yes, I want them to stick out a little bit like that, right? Because it's going to overlap the other one that's going to be right next to it, right? So we're going to wait for these to kind of, set up. Because the hot glue, and I should be using my lower tint glue, this hot glue really, melt this styrofoam. So I should be using my low temp, and I'm not. Shit on me. Anyway, what we're going to do here is right here where my fiance has cut me this thing, I'm going to go in and make sure that there is a slot going all the way through that wide. You know what I'm saying? And then up here, I tried this before and it still cracked on me. And I really wished it hadn't. So I'm going to try and make it a little bigger piece because, right? Maybe take some pieces out of that as I make it a, yeah, it's a mess. It's not exactly a clean project. Okay, and see, I cleaned a little bitty spot out in here for my stick, and this goes all the way through, even though it don't look like it, it does. So, and, well, for the lack of having anything else better to stabilize this with, we are going to use, ta-da, yes, these recyclable bags that I keep forgetting to take to the Dollar Tree anyway, right? We are going to fold them up, right? And we're going to put one at this, on this end, right? And one over here. This is going to give the stick, right, less flexibility inside. So the stick that's going to be laying in here is not going to be able to flex. It's not going to be able to flex as much because it's going to be sandwiched between this and this one. So, of course, you want more of the bag down here than you do up here, right? Okay, now let's see if this still works. Just because it works on one, and it did work on one, because I do have a bunny on a stick that don't fray, don't do anything. He is on a stick. So it does work. So let's shove this nice and slow and easy. I'm going to hold the tin foil and push this through. Push down the bag on the other side, and that will go right in there. But before I do that, I want to put some glue on that so that it stays in there nice and good. I need another glue stick, of course, because you're always at a glue stick when you're filming and you're wanting to do something the right way, right? Always. So stick that up in there like that, right? Less flexibility, right? Okay. And then we're going to sandwich, and you got to make room for that thing up here. You got to make room for it up here. You got to make room for this and for this. So we're going to sandwich it, right? And before you try and like pop this closed all the way, I put some glue in here, right? Just so that I didn't have to come back later and try and do that again. So, and the excess glue comes right off. I mean, all you got to do is just, yep, comes right off. Right? So, but it does hold it better. And I don't care about this right here. Don't worry about this right here yet. We're just going to worry about this part up here. Work from the head down. Right? We'll come back and clean that up later. Just my OCD a little bit there. That's funny because, well, I don't have OCD. Okay, so make sure your bag is punched all the way in. Pushed all the way in, punched all the way in. Punch it in there good. Right? And then as you go down, right? As you go down, you can put a little bit, and I just mean just a little. I mean, you don't need a lot of glue in there because obviously it's going to poke out. Right? Come on, glue gun, work. I don't know what's your problem tonight. Okay, there's that side. Right? Haven't quite got this side yet. I guess I have. Alright, then we'll leave it. If it's saying it's good, I'm going to believe it. Alright. Oop, that's a bunch more than I needed there. But I'll go through and wipe most of it off. And I do that with these. People say, oh, those don't look thin or thick enough to be helpful. They are. They are. And don't forget this down here. Before you snap it all the way on, put a little bit of glue in there. Right? It's not going to hurt nothing. Like I said, someone asked me, well, don't you afraid someone's going to notice that that's handmade? You know what? If someone's looking at my decor close enough to notice that it's handmade and they still like it, that's not my fault. I don't make my decor for everybody. Not everybody's going to like it. But that's why it's my decor and not their decor. Right? So, if you will notice, we have got a rabbit on a stick. Right? So we are waiting for things to dry or to set up because right down here I put glue all around this base, right? Around the base of that stick, right? Closed up a little gap right there. Gave it some more stability. Gave it that grip onto the stick there too, right? And, right, we have got a bunny on a stick. Yay! Mr. Bunny. So, this is two that I have. I have got two bunnies on a stick. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rest of these bunnies put together. And then, well, it'll have to be later because it's actually, to be honest with you, it's nighttime. So, in the morning, I will go out and stick these in the ground. Right? And show you that they stick in the ground. All right, everybody. This is Mr. Easter Bunny and his friend. And we will see you later. Hey, why don't you like and subscribe and hit that little bell button. All right, everybody. Have a good night and be blessed. Bye. Okay, here we go. Here they are on the sidewalk. Right? And these are all with the green stick, but when both sets are done, I'll mix them up. But look, they're out here. So here is our so there we go. everybody. Okay, those are our bunnies outside. We've taken something that was meant to have candy in it, right? With a little bit of hot glue, some, recyclable bags, and a stick, we have made outside decor. So you can finish it up with a bow, a scarf, decorate it any way you want to. But that right there is our outside decor. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this DIY. And if you recreate it, let me know down the thing, because I fully expect that someone's going to recreate it. Why not? That's what I do this for. Inspiration. I hope everyone was inspired to do something. All right, everybody, I'll see you in my next video. Everybody, be blessed.